It's considerable elevation. We're in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going to run. It's the rookie out of Utah. Just 1 yard on the run. That brings up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. But a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Nix off the play action. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
38-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one connects. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. First down, Tennessee.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Drawing up the design keeper. And nothing was going to help him escape that, and he gets hit for a loss. Second down coming up. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First down, Titans.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
A nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Complete to number 4.
On comes Braden Narveson to try this field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Narveson able to not get through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And it sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
We'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by Cedric Gray. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10 here. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Plowing up the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And the Titans first down.
They give it to him again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Done by Savion Jones. No gain on the play. Brings up
Ward off the play fake.
At the 48-yard line.
No one open on that play, so he's going to check this to another county. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run the counter with Dobbins. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Nick's trying to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Broncos.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Knicks again on 2nd and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that's it.
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Well, an assist to their punter on that one, Brock.
I'm glad you said that, Kate. Absolutely right.
Because it was that kick that set up the chance for that immediate safety.
How many times do we sit with coaches over the course of the week and we hear it all the time? Mirroring that defense and special teams, defense and special teams. It can be game changers. And you don't know that play in any NFL game that could turn the tide. Well, we got to see the defense and the special teams marry together, and now we'll get to watch the offense take possession.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
QB sneak coming. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. 12 yards on that play and a good call. Nets him the 1st.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Nix from the gun. Hitting Ingram on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Nix on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
47-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Chimere DK on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Enough to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
And it's 3rd down.
They kick the running back in motion. Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
3 and
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Nix. We're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. All set now. 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing here. Nix. Hits his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Titans' 33-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing now on 1st down. Whoa. Looking slant route, complete. Well, he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hand off on 2nd and short. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 2.
On the sneak, here's Ward. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Got Drake straight ahead. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Drake Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He's throwing deep to the left side. And again, an interception is drawn. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now here he goes on the boot. Right side into the hands of Adams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. They'll go with the design keeper. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that drive.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off the interception they threw in enemy territory. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now slipped away. Again on 2nd and 10. Nix completed to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. On target to Dobbins. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 8.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Nix to throw again. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
There he is on 3rd and short. He has the burst over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. The Broncos on top here at Mile High. 1st and 10 from the 43. Once more, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Evan Ingram. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. He's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Going for the 1st with Dobbins. We sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Titans take it over. Not much time remaining in the half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter. But that is enough time to get a drive together. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. 1st down throw here for Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
4 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Dump off caught by his back. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Caught, nice gain left side. And he takes it down to the 33. The Again, Ward going to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on Miami. And here he goes. It's Saquon. He gets past the first wave of the defense, and the race is on. The Eagles are in a good spot here. 2/3 of the way through the season, they stand 8-4 with this victory. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it... Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. To really create some indecision now defensively.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
No throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for Broncos first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is Dobbins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pick.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
On third down, here's Nix. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Titans on offense. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Sending him on the dive. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
3 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. He gets this one to Helm. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the 24-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Titans first down.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Offside. Defense.
Now they got to the end zone with that free play, partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Narveson will tack on the extra point. And the Titans trim the deficit down to 5.
15. Titans 10.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Harvey now to return it. The Broncos running their offense out once again. The touchdown dropped this back to a one-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Nix off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he loses the football. But the Broncos will get it back. Heads up play to recover that one. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
At the 41-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll throw again. Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's going to keep this one. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Called in by Dobbins. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
He's knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Nix. Complete. It's Ingram. And he goes out a little short of the 40. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Completed to his running back. They'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Sent down by Cody Barton. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. He's making a bid for it. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Catch made. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Titans' 3-yard line.
They run. Here's Dobbins. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Broncos make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos push the lead up to 12.
22. Titans 10.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Kickoff for the Broncos.
Now on the return, here's DK. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
First down throw here for Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
John Dave Barron on the tackle. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Jump off caught by his back. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Nix now on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
21 yards. That's good for a Broncos.
Next to throw again. They try to set the screen. Dobbins. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete.
Pass.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Nix from the gun. That one finds his man, Ingram. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Running for it with Dobbins. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the 4th. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos go up by 19. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Ward. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Titans first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10 here. Ward. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Is John Dave Barron on the coverage.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, Ward going to the air. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. From the red zone now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Tennessee.
They're running the option, short side. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. In motion, the slot man right. Ward setting the pass. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Titans 17.
Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. Harvey now to return it. Jukes away from one. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They've kept throwing it to him as we work throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Nix with it on first. Throwing the out route complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Broncos first down.
Going with Dobbins here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Nix. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Nix to throw. That's caught for the first. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
At the 19-yard line.
A give right side to Dobbins. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
At the 21-yard line.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
Again, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Ingram brings in another one. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design run. Here's Nix. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Straight ahead. Here's Dobbins. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
It's a designed run for him. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This from just 23 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
This will be the final play of the game. One final shot here. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back at